for taking the time.
Greetings and happy Friday, Vikings.
We know it's been a while and you've been anxiously waiting for a new KLIB episode.
We do have a new staff that is learning how to make our KLIB news show, so we appreciate your patience.
On January 16th, our 6th graders performed at the annual night at the museum. If you were here in 6th grade, then you are familiar with this project.
Yes, this year we had some fantastic celebrities and notable individuals who came to life to entertain us.
Let's have a look.
Exquisite. I wonder if I can eat it. Oh, hello there. I didn't notice you. I was examining this specimen. I'm Charles Darwin, father of evolution, or the king of cokes.
You may know me best for winning the 2012 Olympics in the men's individual epic competition. I, Ruben, started fencing at the age of 7 or 8, and I feel I was able to accomplish this because of my own sacrifices through creating me fencing lessons.
Hello there, my name is Claire Josephine McSchumann, but I'm best known as Claire Schumann. I'm famous for being the first woman composer and child prodigy in the 1800s. Hello, my name is Queen Elizabeth. I was born September 7th, 1533 in Greenwich Castle, located in London.
Hello, my name is Louis Armstrong. I was born in New Orleans on August 4th, 1901.
Oh, hi there. Welcome tonight at the museum. I'm Cleopatra, ruler of Egypt.
Hi, my name is I was born in 1945 on February 6th in Las Vegas, Nevada.
And once I became a pilot, to become successful. One of these traits was my communication. After these in my life, I've been confident. Some of these traits
I'm 80%. My hope for the future is that people will continue to make music and follow their dreams no matter how impossible it seems.
I think mine
At a young age, with the heart and I was diagnosed with ALS. I was told that I only had 2 years left to live, not less. I was found guilty, and the
I was born in Seattle, Washington on November 27th, 1942.
And I was outrageous. I was also
Howdy Vikings, I'm David Olson and welcome to episode 1 of Infectious Information. Today's episode will be on the plague. The plague is a disease caused by the bacteria Yersinia pestis. Yersinia pestis can be carried by a variety of animals, but the most well-known are black rats. Why are black rats the most well-known for carrying the plague, you may ask? Well, black rats spread the plague in the late 1340s and early 1350s through Europe, which killed well over 20 million people, which was almost a third of the entire continent's population. This event is often referred to as the Black Plague. There are 3 types of plague: bubonic plague, which is the most common form of plague, pneumonic plague, which is the most dangerous form, and septicemic plague. Bubonic plague is the most common form of plague. It is caused when you are bitten by an infected creature, or sometimes if you come into contact with a material that has also come into contact with an infected person. Pneumonic plague is the most deadly form of plague. It is the only form that can spread from person to person, and occurs when the bacteria infects the lungs, either by originally entering the body through the mouth and into the lungs, or by spreading to the lungs. Septicemic plague is caused by plague multiplying in the bloodstream. This can be caused by pneumonic plague or bubonic plague. Though it is still a very old disease, which has been researched heavily, it is still very dangerous. Symptoms include, but are not limited to, muscle pain, seizures, swollen lymph nodes, cough, fever, and bloody sputum. Don't forget that there's more. Though rare, this disease still exists today in regions such as Asia, Southern Africa, and the Midwestern USA. Wait, one sec. Okay then, well, that'll do it for today. I'm David Olson, and have a healthy weekend, Vikings.
Hello, Vikings. I have some bad news which just happened 3 weeks ago in China. A new species of fish has gone extinct. It was the Chinese paddlefish. The last one was located on the Chinese shore, dead. This fish was one of the largest fish species in the world. This fish could grow up to 24 feet and will be missed. Anyways, have a great weekend, Viking.
Hello there, Vikings. You may have heard about the 17-year-old who discovered the planet 6.9 times larger than Earth on his 3rd day of internship at NASA. The planet is named TOI 1338b and is in the TOI 1338 system. This planet is located in the constellation Pictor and is about 1,300 light years away from Earth. TOI 1338b has 2 stars in orbit. Wolf Kuker, I think that's how you pronounce it, sorry if I got it wrong, the 17-year-old boy described the planet that it stars like Luke's homeland in Star Wars, Tatooine. He says that every sunset there's going to be 2 stars setting. My source then went on to say that the senior is focusing on colleges now, and his first 3 picks are Princeton, MIT, and Stanford. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great weekend.
Have you ever heard of the Tianzi Mountains?
Well, if you haven't, they're giant pillars that can get up to 4,140 feet tall, and they cover over 17,000 acres.
These incredible mountains are made up of quartz and sandstone and mostly covered by mist.
It took 400 million years for intermittent crust rising for them to form.
And not like pie crust, but the crust that make up the Earth's surface.
And in the winter, these mountains are, in my opinion, the most beautiful things on Earth.
Have a great weekend, Vikings.
Happy Friday, Vikings. On January 8th, a Ukrainian jet crashed in Iran, killing everybody aboard. A total of 176 passengers. According to the New York Times, the authorities suggest it was a simple engine failure. but they realized that Iran was testing missiles near that area. Soon the Iranian military was held responsible when they later apologized, saying it was an accidental and not intentional. My question is, how do you accidentally hit a plane with a missile? Perfect aim. Well, we might never know. And as always, you gotta eat those Cheetos.
Howdy, Vikings. There's a new illness spreading throughout China. According to the New York Times, this disease has just been discovered. Unlike SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome, where China tried to hide information and data on it, which many believe was part of the cause of why SARS killed 774 people, they instead released information on this new disease. The illness seems to be a part of the coronavirus. The virus spreads between animals and humans instead of human-to-human contact. There is still no evidence of which animal it came from, however. It is believed that it spreads animal to human because people who've worked with ill patients have yet to show signs of the virus, with the sum of the symptoms being high fever, lung lesions, and heavy breathing. Though we have learned all this about the disease, there is still progress being made towards learning more about this brand new disease. Currently, China is using a thermal scanner on people entering and leaving the country to detect people who may or may not have the virus. Have a good weekend, LESHER Vikings.
Hello, Vikings. Today we are doing snake trivia.
Today our contestant is Molly.
True or false? Snakes are deaf.
False.
Correct.
What are snake scales made of?
Oh, the stuff that your fingernails are made of?
Keratin.
How long does it take for a snake to shed its skin?
2 weeks.
1 to 2 weeks.
How long have snakes been roaming the earth?
13 million years?
130 million years.
Oh.
True or false? Boas and pythons can be infrared.
True.
Correct.
True or false? Snakes smell through their tongue.
True.
True or false? Two-headed snakes can't survive in the wild.
True.
Correct. True or false? Inbred snakes typically have separated belly scales.
True.
Flying snakes live on which continent?
Asia?
Correct.
Really? Oh.
Anacondas primarily live where?
The rainforest?
In the water.
So, what are your names?
Daniel.
Miles.
Well, thank you for telling us your names. Now, let us begin. Super Bowl trivia. Question 1. Which team won the first Super Bowl? Is it A, Kansas City Chiefs, B, Green Bay Packers, or C, the 49ers?
C.
B.
Daniel was correct. It was Green Bay Packers.
I mixed the numbers up.
Question 2. True or false? The Super Bowl day is the second biggest food consumption day.
True.
True.
You are both correct. It is true. Question 3. What drink company gives you free Super Bowl tickets if you get the golden version of it? Is it A, Bud Light, B, Coca-Cola, or C, Pepsi?
Bud Light.
Pepsi.
Daniel, you were wrong. Miles, you were correct. It was A, Bud Light. Question 4. True or false? After Super Bowl 34, all teams ate Subway.
That's so bizarre. I'm just gonna say true.
False.
Miles was correct. It was false.
They're not all gonna be in like California at once.
Question 5. Who was the first African American quarterback to play in the Super Bowl? Is it A, Larry Allen, B, Woody Stroll, or is it C, Doug Williams?
B.
C.
Miles, you were correct. It was C.
Yeah, I was a guess.
Question 6. True or false? There was a petition to invite Weird Al to headline the Super Bowl XLIX halftime show.
True. B.
True.
You are both correct. It was true. Question 7. And what question 7 is the final question. How many people watched Super Bowl 2009? Is it A, 89.2 million viewers? Is it B, 103.4 million viewers? Or is it C, 1.3 million viewers?
B.
B.
You are both correct.
A.
So I'm pretty sure it was a tie. So yay! Congratulations, you both won Super Bowl trivia.
Hey Vikings, hope you've had an awesome week.
Today we're talking about breakfast, but not just any breakfast.
One family living in California had ordered a brand new waffle maker for Christmas.
When the daughter opened the present, there was an already made, old, crusty waffle.
The family immediately sent a review for the product and eventually got a refund.
That's all for today, Vikings. Have a great weekend.
Hello Vikings, today I'm joined with Ashley and Sammy. Today we'll be doing the Chubby Bunny Challenge. The rules are that you place marshmallows in your mouth one at a time. Once you put a marshmallow in your mouth, you have to say Chubby Bunny. The person with the most in their mouth wins. Go.
Chubby Bunny!
Say Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny. Chubby Bunny. Chubby Bunny.
Can you do it, Ashley? Okay, none of you. Just end it.
Sammy won the Chubby Bunny because he had the most marshmallows in his mouth, and he said Chubby Bunny at the end of it. Anyways, have a great weekend, Vikings!
Hey Vikings, your favorite condiments are probably the classics like ketchup, ranch, and mustard. However, Heinz is taking a whole new approach to condiments.
It's only the third week of 2020, and the honey sriracha combo has made its way into the new year. This is a mashup of honey and sriracha. The meals recommended to use with this condiment are breakfast foods, toast, and even burritos.
This is not the only mashup Heinz has created. There are all sorts of condiments starting at mayo chup, mayonnaise and ketchup, mayo must, mayonnaise and mustard, and cranch, ketchup and ranch.
Stay tuned for more crazy and unusual condiments. Have a great weekend, Vikings.
Hello there, Vikings. We hope you had a good winter break and a good couple of weeks back at school. On the 5th of January, the Golden Globes took place in LA, California, and we're here to tell you about the 3 most crazy outfits on the red carpet.
Would you ever wear a crazy outfit for an award ceremony? I know I wouldn't, but many would. If you watched the Golden Globes, you could see all the outfits. But I think that one of the most memorable outfits of the night was a dress worn by Jennifer Lopez. It was a double bow dress covered in emeralds and diamonds.
Our second choice is worn by Beyonce. She had a tight-fitting long black dress with big gold puffy sleeves. She certainly went for a bold look.
And lastly, bright colors are not a problem for Charlize Theron, who wore a bright green gown with a black sleeveless top and a black off-the-shoulder cape.
Thank you so much for watching and have a great weekend.
As you know, the 2010 decade has just ended, and we are celebrating the new one.
Over the past decade, many fun memories have been made at LESHER Middle School.
Why, yes, there have been. So we decided to share some of the most memorable moments from LESHER in the past decade.
We hope you enjoy it.
there, Vikings. Today is National Compliment Day, National Peanut Butter Day, and National Peanut Butter Day. Also, the national days tomorrow are National Florida Day, Irish Coffee Day, and National Opposite Day. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Happy Friday, Vikings.
I sure am hungry.
Oh man, me too.
We're new KLIB segment producers. My name is Jacqueline.
Yes, and my name is Casey.
And we're here to tell you about some new items that are being sold in the Snack Shack.
We have chicken ramen, beef ramen, and hot and spicy beef ramen.
We also have mac and cheese and fruit roll-ups.
Shall we try them?
Sure. This is good. Head over to Snack Shack and get your new tasty ramen soup.
See you next time.
Este es un mensaje para la señorita Sierke. Escucha atentamente. Tenemos a Jorge. El siguiente video contendrá las pistas para su último bloqueo.